everything. I'm just upset at whoever pissed off Kendrick Nunn because he's the best player in the EuroLeague and he's playing like it, so we need to just do a better job.
When an opponent says this about you in a halftime interview, you know something special is happening. Kendrick Nunn isn't just dominating EuroLeague, he's making it look easy. And here's the crazy part. Before this takeoff, he was actually struggling with refs, picking up technicals in almost every game. But now, 26.6 points per game in December? That's just the warm-up. His last 4 games? Nearly 30 per night. And trust me, these aren't empty stats. We're talking about a guard who's making elite European defenders look completely lost. Today we're breaking down exactly how Nunn is cooking every defensive scheme thrown at him. Because right now, the scariest part isn't just that he's unstoppable, it's that he's getting even better. Let's dive into the film and see exactly how he's doing it. As the EuroLeague season is starting to heat up, get your annual pass with 30% off by using my affiliate link and the promo code Baskethead30. Watch all the games live or on demand, even in split view. Perfect for catching all these Kendrick Nunn highlights. Kendrick Nunn is currently leading the EuroLeague in scoring, and when you compare this season to his previous campaign, his evolution is remarkable. His net rating has skyrocketed from last season's plus 4.1, showing just how much more impactful he's become. While maintaining a heavy 31% usage rate, he's dramatically improved his efficiency. His true shooting percentage has jumped from last season's 55.8% to 64.1%. While maintaining similar ball handling responsibilities, he's averaging nearly 21 points per game and has slashed his turnover rate from last season's 17.5% to 12.7%. Looking at his specific plays compared to last season, his pick-and-roll game remains his bread and butter at nearly 40% of his offense. While he's using it slightly less than last year, he's become significantly more efficient. His spot-up game tells a similar story, maintaining 17% usage but with skyrocketing efficiency, leaping from last season's 44% to nearly 52% shooting. It will be interesting to see if he can maintain this hot shooting as the season progresses. In isolation plays, his scoring tells an interesting story. While his shooting percentage has improved from 38 to 41%, his points per possession dropped slightly from 0.93 to 0.86. There's no question about it. Kendrick Nunn is a ball-dominant guard. Almost half of his total offensive actions come from pick-and-roll and isolation plays. It's no surprise he came in and fit perfectly with Ataman's heavy pick-and-roll offense and has absolutely blossomed. Watch him here against drop coverage. If his defender gets caught on the screen, it's an immediate pull-up. Bang! Watch how carefully Tavares has to play this. He's caught in a perfect dilemma. If he stays too low, Nunn has space for the pull-up, even from mid-range. But if he commits too high, look what happens. If the big man overcommits to him, he's ready to offload to the roller or kick it out to punish the stunt. And remember, this is just his second season in Europe. First full one, actually. You can see him reading these situations better and better day by day. His pick-and-roll game is still evolving. Watch how he uses the snake move here to attack the big man and execute. One thing that doesn't show up in the stats is the constant pressure he puts on opposing defenses. The gravity he creates opens up opportunities for his teammates, and it's not always through direct assists. Sometimes it's the pass before the assist, setting up perfect conditions for an open shot. Watch how Barcelona's entire defense is locked in on Nunn here. The result? 4 wide-open threes, 3 for Lorenzo Brown and 1 for Grant. And in half of these plays, Nunn makes the pass that leads to the assist. This is that gravity we talked about. Even when he's not getting the direct assist, his presence is creating these open looks. How many players can actually finish against Tavares, one of the most intimidating defenders in EuroLeague? Watch what happens here when Tavares switches onto Nunn. The dance begins. Look how Tavares is forced to play up high. He has no choice. What makes Nunn so dangerous is that he's a threat from absolutely anywhere on the court. Beyond the arc, mid-range, in between game. Give him any space and you're in trouble. Here Tavares tries to force Nunn to his right, while Mitoglou is in the low post looking to exploit his mismatch against Musa. Watch closely as both Nunn and Atamans signal Mitoglou to clear out. Nunn tries to get Tavares off balance, attacking his lateral movement. But even though Tavares is so long that he still manages to contest the shot, Nunn adjusts with a teardrop right over him and scores. Here again, Tavares shows and recovers, but Nunn retreats and isolates Abalde. He attacks right, and just when Tavares is there to protect, Nunn changes direction and finishes with a left layup. Here, Nunn uses Lesort's Gortat screen to score. In this next possession, watch how he neutralizes his defender with that in-and-out dribble and attacks. Even with bodies around him, he absorbs the contact, stays balanced, and still manages to finish. This is high-level scoring craft in the heavy traffic. You can't relax for a second against him. Look here. The moment there's any defensive miscommunication, he's already attacking the rim. Even when he faces solid defense, he just improvises. Watch here how he creates space with this turnaround jumper. He's still adjusting to reading pick-and-roll defenses, but you can see his improvement day by day. Watch here how he reads hedge and show defense. If his defender gets caught on the screen, he's ready to pull up immediately. If they hedge, he can either go around it and attack or find the short roll to punish the aggressive defense. His decision-making in these situations keeps getting sharper. Watch how masterfully he attacks the hard hedges or blitz defenses. Even more impressive, look how he rejects the ball screen when he anticipates the hedge out coming his way. This is high-level pick-and-roll reading. Watch him against ice defense. He's attacking it in every possible way. Got a lob to the roll man? Check. Fake into a pull-up? Got it. Crossover drive and kick? He's got that too. Once he sees that ice coverage, he's got a counter for everything they throw at him. Simply unstoppable. Watch him here cooking big men when getting the switch and executing from long range. But when he gets smaller, players switched onto him, he's straight to the rim. This versatility makes him such a tough cover. He's got so many ways to score that it becomes a real riddle for defenses. Against bigs, he's got the quickness and shooting touch to create space. Against guards, he's got the strength and finishing ability to get to the rim. How do you stop a guy who can punish any type of defender in multiple ways? Want to know why stopping him is becoming even more difficult? Look at his spot-up shooting efficiency. Nearly 52% and almost 1.3 points per possession. Add in his improved scoring off screens, even in low volume, and you start to see the problem for defenses. Because when you force him into spot-up situations with these kinds of numbers and factor in his ability to attack closeouts, it creates a domino effect that throws opposing defenses into chaos. It's no coincidence that Panathinaikos has the best offense in EuroLeague. With weapons like this, they're putting up staggering numbers. 123 points per 100 possessions, which jumps to an incredible 133 in home games. Those are simply amazing offensive ratings. That's what I discovered studying Kendrick Nunn's game. And trust me, I watched over 300 clips to bring you this breakdown. I tried to select the most representative plays that show how he's adapted and evolved in European basketball. This is just scratching the surface, though. There's so much more to analyze that we'll save for future videos. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what aspects of Nunn's game you'd like me to focus on next. Your feedback helps shape future content, so drop your thoughts and suggestions below.